Hello, hello, hello. I know I haven't posted a video in a month, and I know I totally skipped doing an Art Snacks unboxing video on March because this month, March, I'm recording this like the last day of March, to be honest. March has been a freaking insane month, and I've been really busy with school and work and school, and everything else in between. And I finally got a chance to record a video, which you're seeing, which just happens to be fan art of something inspired by Fall Out Boy's song from their latest album, Mania. The song titled Stay Frosty Royal Milk Tea. Specifically the lyric, "Some princes don't become kings." And you'll see it develop and stuff. It's real cool. I love it. I'm very proud of this. I also have it posted on my Instagram. So if you want to give it a like, tag Pete once, tag Fall Out Boy. The description has the link. The link is in the description for my Instagram page, and you can like it, follow, all that fun stuff. I didn't want to talk about bands, or specifically Fall Out Boy, while doing a Fall Out Boy fan art Speedpaint video, because I mean, if you couldn't tell, I already have references of Patrick Stump all over the place in this video, and a bit of Pete. I know I have Pete in there. So I asked my friends, I'm like, yo, what should I talk about other than bands, because I really don't want to talk about them while doing this video. Someone suggested my favorite TV shows. I was like, that sounds like a great idea. And after a while, I was just like, wait, I hardly watch TV. I don't mean to sound edgy or like a special snowflake. Special snowflake. Ooh, tongue-tied. I just don't find it interesting sometimes. And it's kind of hard for me to find anything that I'll watch all the way through or like all the way through. I'm picky when it comes to books, food, TV shows, movies. I'm a picky person. We even got to the point with music, but finally I've broadened my horizons, my borders, whatever the phrase may be. I mean, I used to hate rap, and here I am listening to Black Bear every now and then. I love it a lot. So here is a list of my favorite shows, even though most of them are on Hulu or Netflix. And if they're not, I usually record them on a DVR or something. So here we go. Number 1, my all-time favorite at this very moment, Star vs. the Forces of Evil. If you can't tell, a bit of my art style is inspired by Darren Nefsey, the creator and artist of the characters for Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And the thing is, I've heard about it a lot, and I just kind of brushed it off. I was like, oh, okay, whatever, because, you know, I hardly watch TV. I was just like, whatever, it's on TV, I'll find it eventually, whatever. And, okay, I kind of hate that this is the thing that gave me the final push. It was like the season finale of season 2. Rubariot made an appearance. His first appearance in the show. The thing is, the voice actor for Rubariot just happens to be the lead singer of Fall Out Boy, Patrick Stump. So of course I'm like, oh, Patrick, I love him. I want to check this out, but I know that I'm not going to understand anything in the episode he's in. So I decide I'll watch it from the beginning. It's probably like a really great show or something. And then like literally a week or two after I said that, I was doing laundry, and I turned on the TV, and I saw Star vs. the Forces of Evil was on there. I was like, oh, I've been meaning to check this out. Found out it was a pilot episode, and I binge-watched it. I watched all of it on Hulu on a free website that my friend gave me. I think it was like Yes Movies or something. I don't recommend you use that all the time, because that could be a dangerous site that you could get a virus on. But with an Apple product or an iPhone, you don't really get viruses. So, woo. So yeah, I watched the whole show, season 1 and 2, and got up to the part where Rubariot was in it, and I was just like, wow, I like Rubariot, but he's not like my all-time favorite character. because, like, he's a problematic being. I can't tell you exactly why he's problematic, because, spoilers, I don't want to spoil it in case any of you guys haven't seen the show, which I highly recommend you do. It gets really, really, really intense. It's on season 3 right now. It's about to end season 3, and oh boy, it's something else. Okay, number 2 is How I Met Your Mother. Completely different from Starverses, because one, it's a live action type of thing. It's more adult, and it's not a cartoon, and yeah. I've been meaning to watch it. I've seen like random episodes, kind of like how you see Friends at random episodes, and you're just like, oh, okay. But it's really better if you see How I Met Your Mother from beginning to end. It's really funny, and I think I cried about 5 times watching the entire show. I don't really cry that often or easily when it comes to movies and shows, but boy, this one got me. Oof. Again, I don't want to put out any spoilers, and if you want to watch How I Met Your Mother, it's pretty much about this guy named Ted, the main character, who tells his kids how he met their mother. But of course, there's a bit of a twist to it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Show number 3 is New Girl. The funny thing is, my friend got me into this. My friend recommended this show to me, and if you want to check her out, I'll put her SoundCloud in the description below, and probably like have it in the background after editing, of course. She does music, not for New Girl, but just wanted to point that out because I love her so much. She was talking about New Girl a lot at one point, and she was watching it on Netflix, and I finally had nothing else to do, so I watched it, and it was great. Pretty much it's about this girl named Jess who moves to LA after a really bad breakup, and, you know, has to live with these 3 guys. 3 guys? Yeah. That she met off Craigslist. It's pretty funny. It's kind of emotional too, like, oh boy. Just, you gotta watch it. I'll warn you, Netflix doesn't have all of the seasons. There's 6 seasons. So if you want to watch the last season, that's on Hulu. But if you want to watch all of it just all in one go, just go on Hulu. Forget Netflix. And speaking of Netflix, which you can't really forget about when we have Stranger Things. I hate that it's only a once a year type of thing and I have to wait like every October or something for it. Season 1 was awesome. Season 2 was incredible, and I'm still like trying to process it months later. If you haven't watched Stranger Things, what are you doing? You gotta do it. Please watch Stranger Things. Again, because I don't really watch TV too much, I just kind of find things on Netflix, and I kind of got interested in this because a certain celebrity was talking about it on social media a lot. They're like, oh, Stranger Things is so cool, this, that, and the other Stranger Things. And I'm like, what is this Stranger Things? I've heard so much about it. So I checked it out, watched it, ended up watching the whole season 1 in one day. I drained all of my data that was in my phone, but it was so worth it. And I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not being able to watch season 2 all in one day. I had to do it in like bits and pieces because I was really, really busy at that time. I had a whole lot of classes that fall and it sucked. Oh my gosh. Also, fun fact about me, I really like 80s stuff. I'm not an 80s kid or an 80s baby. I'm a 90s baby. 90s baby? Yeah. Specifically 97. So, yeah. But I don't know, something about the 80s really interests me. I like the style, the merchandise, the clothes and toys and all that cool stuff. It's really, really cool to me. And so Stranger Things just kind of like appealed to me. I was just like, whoa, 80s? Heck yeah, I'm down. And so here I am, obsessed with Stranger Things, and I can't wait for the next season. It's gonna be great, even though I have to wait a very long time. The last show is Gravity Falls. This was a really popular show at one point, and the funny thing is how I got into this was, I went over to my friend's house, and it just happened to be the not even the season finale, the series finale. It was the series finale. I went over to my friend's house. I had no idea it was that day, and she was watching TV. She's like, oh my gosh, they're counting down. Oh my gosh, it's the last episode. I'm not ready. I'm like, oh, I've never watched this show before. So I watched the series finale. I ended up watching the series finale first before any other episode. And then like years later, 3, 4, 5, 6 years later, I'm like, oh wait, Gravity Falls. I've seen this a lot on my feed because I follow a lot of art accounts, and some people do like comics and fan art for that show. I'm like, oh, let me check it out for once. And yeah, it kind of inspired a bit of my style too. Specifically the inconsistency. If you haven't noticed, there's some characters that have 5 fingers, some characters have 4 fingers. Any cartoon from 2010s era? 2010s? Is that what you call it? I don't know. That's pretty much what inspired my style. I like Gravity Falls, by the way. It's kind of like a kid's version of Stranger Things, or a kid's version of, what's it called? Twilight Zone? Yeah, it's like both of those together in some really twisted, cool way. And I hate that it ended with only 2 seasons. You can watch it on Netflix, you can watch it on Hulu. I watched it on Hulu, personally. And yeah, they just like recently put it out on Netflix. Those are my favorite shows. That's 5 shows. Literally, that's all I watch. If I had more shows, I would have put them down. I totally would have put them down, but I don't. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, click that bell, get notifications whenever I post, because these are not frequent. Whew, I'm not on a schedule right now. If you haven't yet, follow my Instagram, my Tumblr, check out my Etsy account where I sell stickers, which, I don't know, I might do something with this, I might not. I kind of want to make it a sticker. Tell me what you think in the comments. That's pretty much it. So this is Maddie, signing off. See you guys later.